from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on. You're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play in the slot. He can play out wide. He can run the entire...
Just steamrolling his way through. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior.
Well, when you talk Nebraska football, it always comes down to their ability running it on offense. Whether it's the option or whether it's conventional, they've got a long and illustrious history of great running backs, and this guy is on the field for a reason. His vision, his ability to make people miss, run with toughness, he can do it all.
Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. He's got his man. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Now the play fake. It's complete. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. The Huskers will line it up on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Unleashes to the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Nebraska!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So East Carolina's offense will take the field for the first time. And this figures to be just a tremendous matchup of big play receivers, Jesse.
And because of their skills, Reese, you're going to see all types of ways in how they use them, right? They're going to throw it to them, they'll throw screens, they'll get jet sweeps. Get these guys as many touches as you can.
Well, and the good thing is, if you're a defense, you're used to it. You see this guy in practice every day. Now you're seeing another guy that's elite. Which defense can rise to the challenge and get a few stops and maybe nullify the playmaker?
Hand off from the shotgun. That play just never. They knock him down for a loss of 5. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Catch in the middle, it's Bond. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Pirates line up to punt it away. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Quarterback checking the play. Trying to find his man on first down. He's going for it all. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhusker.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Navy is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Joe Bellino and Roger Staubach among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UAB. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking for a man. It's Hauser. Got his man quickly. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Well, the offense is trying to make it look like run, so they play fake, and the tight end, he comes right out of his stance, vertical downfield, gets one-on-one with a much smaller DB, and is able to make the catch for a big game.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
On second down, wants to throw. Got his man on the outside. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. First down here for the offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Got a man. It's Bond. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's looking to pass. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. You can hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Back to pass, it's Hauser. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Just drives it between the uprights. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
East Carolina, 3.
He'll bring it out. It's Hall. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. The Cornhuskers are in the hurry-up. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. A little release to the back. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy, that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Finds his man. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Smart play by the quarterback. Nothing open. Dump it off to your running back. And listen, he's a running back. He's used to having the ball in his hands, and he's a big running back. So if you want to bring that to the ground in the open field, it's very difficult. Great job by the running back making a play.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hand.
Throws into double coverage and it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Offense set on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Randall. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Trying play action. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
When it's a play action pass, that he has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it down.
You make me wiggly when
He
you
took a hit as he threw it, couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's cut. And the Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They want to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Quarterback empties his backfield. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Pressure coming. And he'll just get rid of that one.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They keep attacking through the air. Looking to scramble. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Fires into traffic, picked off. At the 40, there he goes. And he showed off the wheels after using the hands on the pick, and he gets it down to the 34-yard line. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They'll start this drive with a pass. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut in. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, East Carolina.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop, go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
I'm part of the butt family.
And the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Yeah, I just like Brian's
They're lining
art.
up to kick
He's
it off,
funny.
and he ought to be able to knock this one
He's a local
anywhere he
artist
wants.
in
Extra
Portland,
15
so
yards with the roughing the kicker.
I try to support him.
The offense set for a first down play.
Yeah.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Fires left. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll keep it on the ground. And the Huskers get it past the sticks.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. He'll let one go down the right side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Huskers want to pick up the tempo. They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Husker.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Lost the defense. He's wide open. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Quickly complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Quarterback checking off. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They'll immediately call timeout.
I'm in a dog fight right now.
To the air. It's Raiola. A shot toward the end zone.
I need to invest in somebody.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Nebraska. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point
Find something natural.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Gonna run it. It's Bond. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Lincoln. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves.
I'm developing these going, bro.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half.
I know it's good for me, though.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. And I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing offense.
The Pirates will hustle to the line. Dropping back, it's Hauser. He's got his man. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. From the gun, running back on the move. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
You see, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Washington State ran roughshod over the competition en route to a double-digit victory, and they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those unis. This team is a buttoned-up group. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, the inside give. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to run for it. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Quarterback will audible. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Feeling some heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Huskers send out the punt unit. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
I'm literally walking over to that guy. My man, thank you so much for saving my run. That could have been really, really bad. I could have been benched, but you got my back. Appreciate you, my man.
Out of the gun to give to the back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Pushes toward the goal line. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Needs to get it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And that is no good. Boy, they could have used that field goal to draw a little closer, but still an 8-point game. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Cornhuskers in the hurry up.
Me? Yeah.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Dances away to buy time. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Got it in the middle, it's Randall. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And that pass intercepted. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. He fires a bullet to the right. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wants to fire on second down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Boyd. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to the...
He wants to go deep. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drop.
He looks that one in nicely, and he'll be marked down right there, still short of the first down. Now on second down. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team's physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when you decide to run.
And boy, is he close to that first
I'm going by
down.
myself right now. We'll probably meet some people up there.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down.
Huh?
They'll run the option. They'll stop him short. They get the ball back to their offense. This defense is going to have to sell out to stop the run and try to get the ball back one last time. Comes out throwing on first down. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Touchdown, Cornhusker. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week this guy has an opportunity in the end zone. He's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Looking to throw, it's Raiola. The sweet feet buy a little time. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Nebraska.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking to move it through the air. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Looking to throw on second down. They're trying to... Fires one high and deep. And it's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back to its own. First down for this offense. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They'll throw it on first down. Going up top. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And it's caught inside the 15. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Husker! We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Utah delivered a masterpiece performance today and gave notice to the rest of college football.
No.
This is a team that can win anywhere, anyway against
because I don't get no service over there.
the circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Nebraska! The defense with the scoop and score. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. You know, the defense is all about stopping teams, but when you have a chance to swing momentum, scoop it and score yourself,
You can't make video, you can't do DAC.
Yeah, you should go over the offense and be like, bro, we don't need you today. We got this.
I just want to be in service. Like, shit.
Great job by the defense, doing what they need to do, and then go talk a little trash to the offense.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Scanning the field, it's Hauser. Unloads it left.
Okay.
Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
Oh, you say win?
Setting up shop at the 46.
Whenever I have enough nap and I feel like I need to like, get up and get some exercise.
Snatches it on the right. Touchdown, ECU. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house
I
call.
needed to get up at 7.
Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how
Yeah,
you
it's
can find
tough.
something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout the season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today.
Do that.
I'm looking for the future.
And here comes
Once
the
you
Nebraska
get each
offense
stroke
back
one
onto the
time,
field. Boy, they have
then
delighted
it just
these home
easily
fans
happens
here
to
by
them.
putting this
And it's
game in
like
a
you
hammer
woken
lock.
it up or something.
This crowd
Yeah,
jacked
I got
up,
used
they've been
to it
excited. Now
before
they get
I
to breathe.
I wasn't used to like the super height and everything. I was real sick. Like I felt like I was not okay. But we were far.
Far from the height?
We were far from the car. There, we were all the heck was screaming 7 feet, right?
Yeah.
And there's all these guys, and like locals like drive you out there in these like 4x4 trucks because it's such a crazy ride.
Yeah.
You don't have special 4x4s, and they want to be paid. And Christine is like, you get there, and I'm telling her when I realized it was happening, I was like, Chris, she goes up on the back so good. She's like, what do you mean you're not president? I go, well, I'm shivering and it's 86 degrees outside. And I have the worst headache I've ever had in my life.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Dang.
So she goes into a truck and she's like, she's sick, we gotta get her out of here. And the guy's like, well, he wanted like $20. And we're digging,
Offense
and
getting set
we
for
had
first
Christine's
down.
like, okay, we got like $16.78.
Back to throw. It's
And the guy's like,
fires to the right. It's complete. He will step out
you don't
of
even
bounds,
want to
but
go to
not
the beach. And I
before
was
they
like, I
make a
can't.
pickup
I
and a
can't.
first down for
Too
this
sick.
offense.
And he's like, and he looked at me and he goes,
He's
okay, you feel that bad? I said, I feel bad enough that if Trump was driving this truck, I would still fucking get in. And that was the first time Trump was elected. And they hate Trump in Hawaii. And the guy laughed. He's like, get in. Just get in right now. He goes, it's going to be a few minutes, but go in there and sit down.
Exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass.
I said get out of jail free card.
And then I had it happen again. I had it happen like
wide open, he makes the catch.
yeah, Kristen
And we
and I
have
started
breaking
going
news.
talking out.
They score yet another touchdown.
I got like halfway up, and it was like late in the day, and it was like 86 degrees.
This might be what you
And I
call
started
garbage time.
shivering.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Shivering like I was cold.
Man.
And started to feel like really sick, and I was like, Crystal,
About
I'm
to
not
kick it
okay.
off after
What?
punching it in for the touchdown.
Like, I'm just gonna sit here in the shade and drink this water. You go.
Oh, look at
On the
Mr.
height.
Hands
I
taking
go,
the
you want
swimmer
to take
inside
you go to
the
the
30.
pockets. Great.
He'll be stopping. Good work
She
there to
didn't.
get the ball out to the 37.
But that's
East Carolina has it
how
back in the
fast it
Purple
happens.
Pirate
Like, I go from
offense
normal
with
to
number
like,
one. Not a lot to
Not
feel
gonna
great about in this one,
yeah,
Jesse,
well,
but I'm
like,
sure he
if I hike,
unleashes
I
a
get a
long
chair.
one.
I'm going with everything. I'm
Couldn't hang on
loaded,
to
but it's
that one.
not
This
80
defense has already
degrees.
picked off 3 passes, almost
Because
had the
apparently,
4th. It'll be second
I
down.
can't.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pockets to nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and he gets it back.
Yeah.
So you can file that one under. Could have been worse. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. He's looking downfield to throw. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And the Pirates will call on their punt team.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like, when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us from here for Jesse
He
Palmer.
was like,
David
I
Pollock.
think I scared the shit out of her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she makes me need to go. It's not like I have a choice. Now I'm like going to lay down right here or anything. There's no shade where we were. Zero shade. Anyway, it sucked. I felt really sick. Like, really sick. And then what started happening on that night was just like, I obviously cannot.
And you gotta be probably dehydrated before you go to get hydrated.
Well, once you start peeing a whole lot,
Tearing us up. Alrighty. I'm just checking to see what's going on over here real quick. I'm just looking at my people on my game.